On each Talking with Springfield Township program, we take some time to highlight some of the things that are going on in the township. Of course, the biggest thing we've had going on for some time in Springfield Township and everywhere are the things that are going on related to COVID-19. There have been closing, there's been different rules, there's been all kinds of consequences to how we deal with this virus. The folks down at the Springfield Township building wanted to take some time to thank the residents as they work their way through different rules, different ways of doing business, different ways of reaching the members of the township. Let's take a minute and hear from those different departments and what they wanted to share.
Hi, I'm Detective Ryan Camardo with the Springfield Township Police Department.
My name is Chief Rob Browder.
Hi, I'm Officer Deshaun Brooks of the Springfield Township Police Department. This is my partner, Axel.
I'm Captain Kevin Richards. I'm the EMS Coordinator for Springfield Township Fire Department.
I'm Fire Chief Robert Leininger.
Mike Gould. I am the Director of Infrastructure and Development for Springfield Township.
Hi, I'm Kathy, and I'm the receptionist here at Springfield Township.
Hi, my name's Tamara, and I'm the zoning clerk here at Springfield Township.
We just want to say thank you to the community for social distancing and bringing things up here to the police department during this time of need.
We want to say thank you to our community partners for all of your support and understanding during this difficult time.
One thing I would like to remind everybody as the weather gets better and warmer to still stay vigilant with wearing masks and definitely washing your hands. We will be in this pandemic for quite some time, even through the summer and into the fall, so we need to continue to wash our hands.
On behalf of the department, we just want to say thanks to you, the residents. You've sent us a lot of cookies and pizza and delicious food. We know it's tough times with all the social distancing. We appreciate you, and we're going to continue to be here for you. If you ever need anything, never hesitate to call us. Thank you.
Men and women of the Springfield Township Fire Department would like to say thank you for your courage and your cooperation. Believe me, it has made a difference.
That's been very challenging for us and has likely been challenging for you as well.
Thank you to Township businesses and residents for their patience and their support as we navigate through this unique period of time.
By communicating with the zoning department through online efforts and using the phone, we were able to accomplish zoning issues very efficiently during this time, and I just want to thank you for that.
Please know that the Public Works Department for the Township continues to be here to help residents any way that we can.
On behalf of the EMS crew for Springfield Township Fire Department, we'd like to thank you for helping us flatten the curve.
So we really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you for being so awesome during this crazy time.
Again, we want to thank you for the outpouring of support and understanding during this time.
And I just want to let you know that I'm really proud to be part of the Springfield Township community.
Besides the folks down at the township building, the local businesses have also been very affected by closings and different rules and everything else that's going on with the virus. We got to speak with several different business owners in the township, and they also wanted to reach out and say thank you to the residents of Springfield Township for supporting them.
Cy Rose. I own this Buffalo Wings and Rings in Finneytown. This is my son,
Ben. I'm the general manager here.
Hi, my name is Terry Diefenbacher.
I'm Jacob Diefenbacher.
And we are the owners of the Citrus Tree Fresh Produce Market here on Winton Road in Springfield Township.
My name is Janie Tomlin, and I manage Country Fresh Farm Market on Vine Street in Springfield Township.
My name's Sarah Braun, and I'm the owner of GUMBO'S in Finneytown. My name is Kenya Nelson.
I'm Gary McEdwards, one of the managers at Country Fresh Farm Market.
You know, when this situation that cropped up with the pandemic, we were, needless to say, nervous beyond belief. It's cause for pause. It's a devastating feeling.
We've been here for 35 years. We've never seen anything like this before.
We have to stay 6 feet away from everybody.
We had to ultimately lay off 50 or so people. The most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. Folks that we work with are our family.
I want to thank all the customers that have patronized our store over this pandemic. It has been a great support from the whole community.
I want to thank the people of Springfield Township and the surrounding area for their patronage and their support of our business.
Thank you, Springfield Township. You have helped us in more ways than you could ever know. Blaze, Zach, and I are very grateful.
Again, we had no idea what type of support that we would get, and the type of support that we have been fortunate to have over this pandemic crisis has been incredible. And we just want to say a gigantic thank you to the folks from Springfield Township, and again, Finneytown in particular.
I'd like to thank the community for coming out, supporting us through this, all of the kind words that they say, all the recommendations that they suggest.
Thank you, Springfield Township community, for being so supportive and doing everything you've done for us.
And everybody has done just a wonderful job, and I'm glad that we're trying to help them feel safe and secure when they come shop at Country Fresh Farm Market.
Thanks to the community for sure. It's been very overwhelmingly positive. With a few exceptions of some people that are living with their grandparents and don't feel as comfortable with coming back just yet, but they will come back in the future, absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The best part for me about getting to take my camera out into the township and meeting all these different people as I did when I filmed the last couple of videos is the fact that while my camera is rolling, I get to hear more of the stories and more about people in my neighborhood than I would have otherwise. So I'm going to share a little bit more about what I got to hear from those business owners.
I'm Jacob Diefenbacher.
And we're the owners of the Citrus Tree Fresh Produce Market here on Winton Road in Springfield Township. And we are thrilled to be here. This is our 5th season to have the market open. And we have plans for this whole corner in the future. And if you'd like to find out what that is, stop by and we'll share that with you.
Or you can visit our website, www.thecitrustree.com, and check out our news. And you can order online as well.
Yep. One of the things that I wanted to share is the fact that 5 years ago I knew very little about Springfield Township. I lived over in Coleraine Township, grew up in Ross, and I have to say that we love the community, great people, and I want to thank the people of Springfield Township and the surrounding area for their patronage and their support of our business. Well, in regards to the coronavirus, when we decided to open April 15th, we weren't fearful, but we didn't really expect the onslaught of the customers that showed up at our door. Brand new customers interested in finding out more about us, interested in fresh produce. The open air market was very important to them, and we just are blessed by the surprise of growth in business. We have a farm over in Coleraine Township, so in the summer, a lot of it comes from our farm. And we also have local suppliers. Burwinkles down in Ross grow our corn. We have a watermelon cantaloupe grower over in Indiana. So we have local growers that we rely on, but some of it comes from us. We have a good reputation for tomatoes or green beans and bell peppers. Cucumbers are a big one. Customers like to stop by for. So again, thank you, Springfield Township and the community for the business. We appreciate that.
I'm Cy Rose. I own this Buffalo Wings and Rings in Finneytown. This is my son.
Ben, I'm the general manager here.
You know, when this situation that cropped up with the pandemic, we were, needless to say, nervous beyond belief. Our carryout business was strong here in Finneytown and has been since we opened. But when you get a phone call one day or you're listening to the news and you get a report that says you're going to have to be shut down and your restaurant's going to be only relying on carryout for cash flow, it's cause for pause. It's a devastating feeling. You know, we immediately met as a family, discussed what would happen, how we were going to continue. We had to ultimately lay off 50 or so people. The most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. Folks that we work with are our family. We've been together for so long in many cases. So very difficult time period for us. Today, the response and the overwhelming support that we've had from the community in Springfield Township, Finneytown in particular, has been heartwarming. Again, we had no idea what type of support that we would get, and the type of support that we have been fortunate to have over this pandemic crisis has been incredible. And we just want to say a gigantic thank you to the folks from Springfield Township, and again, Finneytown in particular. They've just come out and supported us, and hopefully we've done everything in our power to make it a safe environment for them to come into the store, make it a safe environment for them to pick up their food. At some point in time you can take a look at our outside parking lot, but if you're familiar with it at all, you don't even have to come in the store to pick up your food now. Everything's touchless carry out, where you can walk in or drive into the store, pull in a numbered parking spot, and text us to say, hey, I'm here, and we'll bring your food out, wearing a mask and gloves and the whole thing. So that's basically how we've been operating now for the last 5 or 6 weeks.
The community has responded it's been so overwhelmingly positive. You know, with people even just trying to buy gift cards, and just the amount of takeout we've done since this started it's just been, it was definitely a bumpy road to begin with. We didn't really know what to expect, but you know, our team really rallied, and we figured out the best recipe for success. And I think we've done pretty well so far, so thanks to the community for sure. It's been very overwhelmingly positive. And I think pretty much for the most part, we're bringing everybody back, with a few exceptions of some people that are living with their grandparents and don't feel as comfortable with coming back just yet, but they will come back in the future, absolutely. And I think that's just comes down to how we treat everybody like a family, and they really feel comfortable working here, and the environment's very positive. So, and I think that the guests feel the same way.
Again, we were a strong carry-out business to begin with, but our dine-in, many times we're on a wait, we're packed. You know, you can't get a seat. Now all of a sudden, like a light switch, that's gone. For the community, I have some plans to formally thank our community once this pandemic is over with, and there's more news to come on that. Thank you, Springfield Township. We appreciate it so much.
Sarah Braun, and I'm the owner of GUMBO'S here in Finneytown, Ohio.
My name is Kenya Nelson.
We've been in business here for 10 years this summer. Our base of customers are fantastic, and we again are so grateful for everybody coming out and being flexible with the changes that we had to make to keep everybody safe, staff and customers.
We have to clean behind everybody. To get tea, we have to give gloves out so they can touch when nobody touched the handle.
We got the information on Sunday. I remember we were out to dinner at Pebble Creek Golf Course. We're like in shock. So then I called everybody and I said, I think I'm gonna just try it Monday just to see if people are still out and about. I think the sales were like nothing, you know. And so immediately Tuesday, I let everybody know, except for one person and myself. We kept these stores running by ourselves. I mean, I can't even tell you, 100 hours a week for the first 6 weeks of this, yeah. But, you know, again, it just gradually built more, and more people would decide they were gonna come out, more and more essential people. We have a lot of essential people here in the township.
We have to stay 6 feet away from everybody. It's hard to get samples. I have to get samples too. You have to pick all your samples at once. I hand it to you, they throw it away, sit the container.
People have been very, very, very kind to each other. I think it's probably one of the things that I'm noticing, just even out in the world, different kindnesses that you didn't see before. You know, respectful of the others. They space themselves out. People will move over there if somebody's leaving and then come take their spot back here.
And they've been grateful. They've been leaving lots of tips, thanking us for being open.
And then when we had those big storms and the Duke guys were around a lot, and then I called Kim Flam and said, hey, why don't you let me feed the Township guys, because they're out there working 24/7 trying to get the trees and stuff cleared. And I was like, I can't do all the departments at once, but maybe I could do like one department a week just to try to offset the cost of the food, you know what I mean? And stretch it out anyway. And she said, we're going to do just the opposite. We're going to get you to cater to us. We're not going to accept a discount. We're going to tip you guys, your delivery, you know, everything. So that was amazing. And we got the IDL grants, and I was able to get Kenya back here.
Thank you, Springfield Township community, for being so supportive and doing everything you've done for us.
I started a franchise originally in Florence. We didn't stay there very long. They closed Mall Road right after we opened. Came to Cincinnati to go to college and just loved it and stayed. So yeah, I'm from Kansas. The feel of this place is amazing. There's a lot of bad in the world, but there's a lot of good in Springfield Township. It was originally Gumbo to Go-Go, or that was the original name of the place. When they decided to franchise, they did a little study, and you know, people couldn't decide if it was a place to eat or a place to go watch strippers. You know, like, what is this place? They went with J GUMBO'S because the letter J supposedly initiates confidence in people. So anyway, that's how we became J GUMBO'S. We've been here for 10 years. So we're going on our 3rd extension on our lease this summer. So,
well, I'm happy to be back to work. I've been off for a long time, so I'm back now. It's been, what, 2 weeks, and I'm back. I'm just happy to be back to work.
Yeah, they immediately took action and must have had a plan and said, hey, we got to do something for our small businesses or they're going to sink. They called and said, hey, do you want to be on the sign? No cost. And I was like, yes, please. And within 5 or 7 days, tops, they were big, giant, 4x8, posted at the exit ramp off Cross County, coming from both directions, at most of the major intersections where there's big traffic lights. I mean, that was amazing. They took the initiative to think outside the box immediately. I mean, it was amazing. We are so grateful for your support, Springfield Township. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Thank y'all for y'all support. Please come on out and join us and get some great food.
Tomlin, and I manage Country Fresh Farm Market on Vine Street in Springfield Township.
I'm Gary McEdwards, one of the managers at Country Fresh Farm Market. We've been here for 35 years. We've never seen anything like this before. I want to thank all the customers that have patronized our store over this pandemic. It has been a great support from the whole community.
All of the kind words that they say, all the recommendations that they suggest, we appreciate everything.
During the summer months, a lot of our produce comes from the Amish out of Winchester, Ohio. During the winter months, a lot of stuff comes out of Florida, comes out of Mexico. We just have to have Mexico because it works so great for us. Some of the distributors here in town are from the Castellini Company, Freeze Brothers, and a few other local growers that are established throughout the community. Some of the specialty items that come into the store that people can't really find, you know, at your general store. I think what they've done is they went to their own brands where you can find a lot of different brand items that you think are unique and a little different, kind of like Jungle Jim's.
I'd like to thank the community for coming out, supporting us through this.
Everybody has done just a wonderful job, and I'm glad that we're trying to help them feel safe and secure when they come shop at Country Fresh Farm Market.
So thanks, Springfield Township, for wearing masks, for remembering to keep a 6-foot distance when you're out, for using the phone and the internet to do township business whenever you can. The township appreciates it, your local business owners appreciate it, and it's some of the things that make Springfield Township such a great place to live. Now we do have some opening news to share. The Springfield Township Community Arts Center will reopen to the public on July 6th. You can purchase memberships and you can register for classes online at www.theartsconnect.us. The center now features a new pottery studio, as well as a wood shop, a gallery, 4 large rooms for art classes, and an outdoor patio. The class sizes will be smaller this year, which means they will also fill up more quickly. So make sure if you see something interesting that you sign up as quickly as possible. Arts Connect will also be observing all the safety practices required by the state in July when the center reopens. So whatever it is that the state requires, those will be the rules in the Arts Center. Kid classes include all kinds of art classes, all kinds of music classes, magic class, theater, sewing, pottery, yoga for kids. There's even some online options for music classes, so take a look at that. Grown-up classes include art classes, yoga, line dancing, framing and woodworking, blacksmithing, pottery. Those adult classes are available to anyone ages 14 and up. So take a look at those too. Again, all of that information is on the website, www.theartsconnect.us. Check that out. Remember, class sizes are going to be smaller this year, so make sure you get in there and sign up soon. Thanks for joining us on Talking with Springfield Township. As always, keep an eye on the Township website and the Arts Connect website. Also on the Township website, you can sign up to get Circle email newsletters, and then you'll never miss out on anything that's going on.